Connection established.
Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. Today's video is simply just gonna be me talking, psychology-wise, mental-wise, and to preface, right? There's not gonna be any strategies, no trading related, simply mental psychology. And so if that doesn't interest you, just click off. Don't waste your time, right? Go practice, go be useful with it. But if you wanna, rework and kind of reframe your mindset with trading, then just take like 10 minutes. I'm going to try and keep this video short, 10 minutes, 15 minutes max, and just kind of help you guys understand, okay? So most of you are on this YouTube channel watching this video in one way or another. This might be your first time trying to get into meme coins. You might have been here for 6 months. You might be here for a month, right? And so to the individuals that have been here for a while, right, in meme coins, you're here for a reason. You clearly haven't given up yet, right? And so you need to realize that you're putting in the effort. 6 months is a long time. It's good. But are you seeing any results? Are you seeing progress? Or are you just doing the same thing over and over again and gambling with no strategy, with no thesis behind your normal meme coin trades or perpetual trades, etc.? Right? So if you're in this for a couple months, 6 months plus, 2-3 months, whatever, and you're not seeing any growth, any progress, you need to look at yourself in the mirror and ask yourself what the heck you're doing. Okay? Because I'm not saying every day, I'm not saying every week, but on a monthly basis, monthly level, you should be able to tell yourself straight to your face in the mirror or write down on your notebook, this is what I got better at this month. I maybe lost less because I did this. I got better because I did this, right? But if you're not seeing any progress in every month over and over, if you're not seeing any progress month over month, you're doing something wrong. Okay, and that's okay. Maybe you're taking it slower, but you need to be more efficient and more effective. All right? Because I hate getting DMs from you guys. It pains me. You're like, oh, I lost all my money. I did this. I'm like, okay, well, I did that too. It's fine. But how are you going to bounce back from it? If you're just going to mourn the losses, you lost all your money, but you're not going to do anything about it, well then, I hate to say it, but just like leave the meme coin space, right? It's not for you. All right? Because a lot of people when they start out lose money, and that's okay. But what you have to realize is you cannot do the same mistake over and over and over and over and over again, right? You guys cannot do the same exact mistake over again. If you do a mistake once, right, let me just pick a random coin, right? So right now, this is not a good coin. Well, like chart-wise, it looks mediocre, right? But if you're learning something, hey, this coin's dead volume, but you're buying stuff like that and you're losing money, well, that's an easy fix. Just stop doing that, all right? So what you need to be doing every day, when you're trading, or after every trade even, jot down, hey, this went well because I did this. This went horrible because I did this. And then just identify the similarities and differences. If you're losing a lot and it's because you're stupid and you're buying a dead coin, like say this has no volume, you're like, oh yeah, let me buy this. It might pump. And then it never does and you lose money. Well, of course. Okay. Don't do that anymore. Right? Just keep jotting it down. And maybe you're doing something well. And so you could do that over and over again. All right? Because you should be seeing improvements week over week, month over month. I'm sorry, but you should be. So if you feel like you're stagnant, you're not doing anything, then you're just being lazy, you're being undisciplined, and you're gambling. All right? If you want to go gamble, then go to stake.com or Shuffle or Sol Casino and go gamble your Solana away there. All right? Go gamble your crypto away there. But if you're here, there's a method to the madness. All right? I know a lot of people are like, oh, meme coins are gambling, all this. They're gambling if you gamble. Let me repeat that. They are gambling if you gamble. If you're not gambling, but you have a strategy behind that, over 100 consecutive trades is deemed to be profitable, then it's a profitable strategy, right? If you are just clicking buy because you feel like it, as opposed to having a thesis behind something, then of course you're going to lose money and you're going to suck and you're going to hate it, right? That's how I felt last year in March. A year ago, guys. 1 year to the day, maybe a little more, right? A year and like a week. I started, I think, end of March. So in 2 weeks, it's going to be a full year since I got into the meme coin space. I was doing the same thing. I was buying random stuff, gambling, and then I was mad. Oh, I'm losing money. Why is everyone else making so much and I'm losing it? This is stupid. It's rigged. No, it's not rigged, Chris, you dumbass. You are just stupid and you're gambling, right? And most of these videos I make, guys, is kind of myself speaking to me from a year ago, right? Most of these videos, what I'm saying, I'm basically just yelling at my old self from a year ago, because a lot of the stuff I'm telling you guys in this video is what I used to do. And so it's just me yelling back at myself. And so what you need to realize is that it's not rigged. All right. The Trading in the Zone book I gave you guys to read a month or two ago, or whenever it was, tells you trading is a probability game, and you have to find a strategy that just gives you better odds than 50%, because 50% is like flipping a coin, right? So if you have a strategy that gives you even a percent point more advantage, right? So as opposed to 50-50, it's 51% in your direction or your favor and 49% into the house's or just other people's favor. Then as long as your risk management stays the same, you should be profitable, right? If you do 100 trades of 1 Solana each and your risk strategy is the same, say you take profit at 50%, take stop loss at 50%, theoretically, you should be profitable as of +2, right? 51 and 49 is a +2. So theoretically, you should net 1 Solana profit after 100 trades. Of course, that doesn't take into account fees and all that, slippage, etc. That was just an example, so don't go literally for that. All right? But that's all it is, guys. It's just a mental game, right? The guys you see making the most money are the ones that can do this 12 hours a day without a mistake, right? For example, this coin, right? I said I didn't really like it. Well, guess what? It's okay, right? We saw it right here, like 18K. I was like, I don't like it. All right, well, guess what? It went to 40K. Guess what? There's a million other coins. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, there's millions of coins coming out every second. 7 seconds, 14 seconds, 25 seconds. There's coins every second. Who cares if you missed one coin? Who cares? There's coins coming out every 2 seconds, 3 seconds. All right? You will get your shot. You will get that one coin that'll do you a 5x or a 10x, and it'll grow your portfolio much quicker. You will get that coin. But what you need to do, especially now in this market, is be patient. All right? Devote as much time as possible without gambling. All right? How many streams have I done sitting in front of you guys, talking with you guys for 3 hours, and I didn't buy a single coin? Like 3 or 4. I didn't buy a single coin in 3 hours. And there was a lot of people in the comments like, oh, buy a coin, buy a coin. And guess what? In 1 minute, they'll buy a coin and lose 2 SOL. And in 1 minute, they lost more money than I did in 3 hours, right? Because what do I always preach? A trade, not taking a trade is a trade. Not taking a trade is a trade. All right? So you need to be able to, 1, have a strategy, and 2, I don't care, sit on your hands in front of the monitor and keyboard for 4 hours without taking a trade. All right? Develop that discipline. Develop that patience. What you should have is a well-defined strategy. Write it down on a piece of paper and literally tape it to your keyboard, right? And you're moving your mouse, which is good. You can move your mouse and look at coins, but you can't do nothing with your keyboard. It's pasted, or you taped it to your keyboard, your checklist of, hey, checkbox 1 has to do this, checkbox 2 has to do this, checkbox 3 has to do this. And if it fulfills those checkboxes, then you could buy it, all right? Because way too many of you are like, oh, the coin looks cool, you know, it's going up, let me buy it. Great job, genius. Because I guarantee you the second you buy it, it's going to go straight down. All right? So you guys need to just really put in the time and identify your weaknesses and stop making the same mistakes, right? Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. I believe that's the saying, right? Don't quote me on it. English isn't my first language. But that's pretty much the saying, right? If you make a mistake once, great. That's fine. Yes, you lost money, but guess what? You paid money for that lesson, right? A surgeon doesn't become a surgeon in 2 days. He goes to school in the US at least for 4 years for undergrad, for university, then 4 years for medical school, and then he has 2-3 years of specialization. So he has 10 years plus to become a surgeon. Okay? So you can't quote unquote become a surgeon in the markets in 2 days. It just won't happen. All right? Unless you got some insider cabal like the LA guys who just feed you all the contract addresses before launching and stuff, right? Unless you got that where people give you the address like all the really big influencers have, where they get in at 10K and sell at 50 million or whatever the hell, right? Unless you have that, then you need to put in time and work and figure it out. Okay, so that message was predominantly towards the people that have put in some months into this and are still not seeing success. I hate to say it, but you're not taking this serious enough, right? A lot of you guys get desensitized to Solana, like, oh, I lost 2 Solana. Well, a month ago, Solana was $270. So no, you lost $540. You lost $540. You didn't lose 2 Solana. You lost $540. So I want you guys to stop thinking about, oh, I lost 1 Solana. I made 1 Solana. No. You made that much money. You didn't make that much Solana. You made that much money. Okay? Because in the United States, teachers, high school teachers, middle school teachers, elementary school teachers, they make maybe, as of now, Solana price is 123 right here. They make maybe 1.5 Solana a day, 2 Solana at best. So if you wanted to be a teacher, you could theoretically be making 2 Solana a day and be making the same amount as you would be as a teacher. All right. And so that's what you need to realize. This is real money. This is real money. And if you're taking this not seriously and you're just gambling, then just go into this with, hey, I know this is just for fun. I'm not trying to make money. I'm just trying to lose all of it. I'm just gambling. This is just for enjoyment, entertainment, and excitement. Then in that case, absolutely go blow all your Solana. You're just gambling. It's just like a casino for you. That's fine. But if you're here to actually and genuinely make money, which I believe you are since you're watching this video, right? Then you need to stop treating it as such. And you need to refine your skills. But more importantly, stop making the same stupid mistakes. All right. Too many of you, including myself, still sometimes, we're focused too much on winning. Oh, I need to win this much. I need to win this much. I need to win 20 trades a day and make 20 SOL. Well, guess what? That means you're going to be taking way more trades and taking way more losses, as opposed to flip the script. In your head every day should be, I'm trying to minimize my losses. Minimize my losses. I don't want to make the same mistake twice. My goal today is to lose as little as possible. Lose as little as possible. Because then what happens? If you don't lose often, then you win automatically, right? If you take 100 trades and 90 of them, you get stopped out at break even or like 2% profit, and then you have 10 banging trades, then you're in profit. Right? Who cares that 90 times out of those 100, you got stopped at break even, you lost nothing on fees, nothing at all, and then it went 20x. Who cares? Who cares? You did not lose. You get a shot again at the quote unquote casino. Guys, it's like going to Vegas and doing the slot machine, but every single time you put in $1, you get $1 back. All right? Until you hit the jackpot. So you have $1, and you put in the slot machine $1 and you get back $1 every single time, no matter what. And you're also getting the chance of hitting the jackpot. Well, here's the same thing. When you come into when you go into a trade, a Memecoin trade, and you're up a little bit, put your stop at break even. Who cares? You get stopped out. Who cares? You didn't lose. If you do it 100 times, even 5 times, a coin will go straight up and you'll be in profit, and then you could take profits. And then you'll just keep scaling profits like that. The less you lose, the more you win. Beat it into your head, please. Because this is what I wish. I genuinely wish I knew back a year ago when I was starting. The less you lose, the more you win. Because I was focused in my head, oh, I need to win a lot. I need to win a lot. I need to win a lot. No. You indirectly win if you don't lose a lot. Because if you win a lot, you get cocky, you get overconfident, and that's when the big losses happen. As opposed to if your bottom line every day is, hey, I'm not going to take big losses. I'm going to minimize my losses, if any. Well, then guess what? 1, your confidence goes up, and 2, your balance goes up. All of us are in this for our balance to go up. All right? No one else cares about anything else. You're here to make money. I'm here to make money. The person rugging you is here to make money. The person farming you is here to make money, right? Copy traders are here to make money. The people farming their copy traders are here to make money. Everyone's here to make money. So if you're going into trades and losing 90% on a trade, 80% on a trade, 70% on a trade, 60% on a trade, 50% on a trade, Anything above 30% on a trade, you're doing something wrong. All right. You're either not having a good strategy, you're buying the very tops, you're not doing the correct thing. All right. So beat it into your head, please. Minimize losses indirectly boosts gains. Minimizing losses indirectly boosts gains. Gains, not games. Gains. And that's what we're here for, gains. All right? So that's the message for the people that have been here for a couple months, 3 months, 2 months, 6 months, etc. Lock in because you're wasting precious time. As you saw, the last couple months was great, and then a month ago, it just nuked. And now everyone's begging for it to come back. Well, guess what? You didn't take advantage because you were busy gambling and goofing off. So lock in. Now, the message to the people that haven't been in the space for very long, say a month, 2 max, and lower, all right, what you need to realize is it's okay to take losses. It's a way to learn more, all right? Too many people get fixed up on, oh, I lost 5 SOL in a month. That's so much money. Yes, for you it may be, or for someone else it may be, or for me in the beginning it was, right? But you got to realize how much you're learning. Don't look at it as like, oh, I'm losing SOL. Look at it as like, hey, I'm paying this Solana to learn. I'm paying this much to learn these skills. As I mentioned to the other guys in this video, right? The more experienced guys who have at least put in more time. It's only bad to be losing if you keep repeating the same mistake. If you're doing the same thing over, then it's bad. But to you newcomers, right? And me speaking to myself from a year ago in March, it's okay to lose in the beginning. Just don't lose 80%, 70%, 60% on a trade. That just means you're gambling, you're over leveraging, you're buying at the wrong times, you're buying the tops, etc. You're getting rugged, etc. However, it is okay to lose. You do have to realize no one has a perfect win rate, okay? I have a very high win rate, say 70, 80, 90% sometimes, because I move my stops very quickly up. And I've also done this for a year straight, 10 hours a day. All right, this is what I do for my job, you could call it, right? This is what I do. Besides making YouTube videos for you guys and educating you, this is what I do for money. I trade, all right? And I've been doing new pairs and final stretch in here on Axiom, practicing, right? And so if you need the link, you need the trading platform, link is in the bio to get it, 25% off fees. But anyways, I'm grinding here. If you look at my other videos, I'm really good at the migrated tab. I'm very good at that. That was my bread and butter. But now, volume is drying up. Yes, I could be in migrated and make a lot of money, but I'm sticking in new pairs and final stretch and practicing. Yes, I'm losing some trades. Yes, I'm winning some trades. Is my win rate as good as it used to be here? Absolutely not. My win rate is significantly worse because I'm practicing. I'm trying to get better, right? But that's what you need to do. You need to practice and get better. Identify your strategy and rinse and repeat and get better, get better, get better. You cannot be just coming in here like, oh yeah, this looks good. Let me just buy. And you get rugged. Like, look at this. Does this look natural? No. So stop getting rugged. Stop being stupid. Like, look, let's see. What's this? Okay. These wallets I track because I'm doing new pairs. So it's a farmer. So that's Eurus and all them. Cupsy, I think. So I'm just tracking them. So like if they buy, I don't buy because they're farming the coins. But what you need to do is identify something for yourself and make it work, right? Like me, I'm practicing with these. I'm making some money, which is good. I'm actually making money and I'm learning, all right? Because I have a set strategy in place. My strategy is none of the tracked wallets, the farmers I track cannot be in the trade. All right, that's number 1. Number 2, volume has to be good. And 3, I buy the dip. I will never buy it when it goes straight up. I will wait and buy the dip. So for example, I'm not going to buy anything. Like for example, this, I would not buy this. Never. Okay. I'd wait for the dip. So something like this, I'd only buy like in here somewhere. I can't buy this. That's my strategy when I'm learning. And guess what? Okay. It went straight up. Who cares? This is a live example. Who cares? Who cares? Yes. It just did a 2x in front of your face. Guess what? Did I lose any money? Did you see Chris click a button and lose money? No. Okay. And you're like, oh, but Chris, you could have made money. Yeah. Guess what? Guess what? Look, let me go right here. Oh, look at that. There's more coins. There's another 500 coins. Who cares? Yes, it just bonded. Who cares? Who cares? When you get that through your thick skull, you'll start making money. Who cares? Yes, Chris came onto this coin and showed you guys at 25K and went at 50. Oh my gosh, Chris, if you did a SOL, you'd be up a SOL, you'd be up $130. Who cares? Who cares? Genuinely ask yourself, who cares? Does anyone know in the world that I saw this at 26 and went to 50K besides you guys watching this video? No. Did my world end? No. Did I lose money most importantly? No. Minimize losses. Minimize losses. Because I guarantee you 99% of the time, this must be a good coin, something must have came out. But right here, you saw it. 99% of the time, you guys are going to be like, oh, buy, right? You guys are going to be like, oh, buy here. And guess what? It's going to dump right here to 20K. And you're going to be like, oh, I'm down 40%. I need to sell. And then I'll buy at 20K and it'll pump. And then you're like, oh, it went out and you bought. And then you're pissed. Okay? So that's your strategy. You need to have a strategy. That's my strategy, is it needs to dump. Like, this dump was not big enough for me. I needed it in here and I would have bought. Who cares, right? The coin migrated. Guess what? There's going to be another 50 million coins that are going to migrate soon, right? Like, what's this? First crypto brawl or whatever. Am I going to buy this? No, probably not, because I don't know anything about it. I'm making the video for you guys. But you just got to realize that no one cares if a coin migrated and you saw it. Who cares? Did I lose money? No, you saw me. I didn't lose any money. So that's a win. Not losing money is winning money in the long run. The less you lose, the more you win. All right? So be calculated. Stop being stupid. Stop gambling if you're here to make money. All right? And once again, it is okay to lose as long as you're learning and as long as you're not repeating the same mistakes. If you are repeating the same mistakes, then shake your head a little bit. Maybe shake before you use, as my dad used to say, right? Right? If you're struggling, shake your head. Maybe shake before you use, like a ketchup bottle, and something will happen. Maybe you'll start thinking better. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It came from the bottom of my heart. It was as if I was talking to myself from a year ago, kind of just yelling at myself from a year ago, kind of telling myself what I should have been doing and not what I was doing, right? But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Hopefully it was something you took away and it wasn't just me kind of just spewing into the mic. And once again, I appreciate all the support, appreciate all the love. Thank you all. Peace. Good luck with your trading.